John Calvin, on Psalm 16, verses 4 and 5. Their sorrows shall be multiplied that hasten after another God. Their drink offerings of blood will I not offer, nor take up their names into my lips. The Lord is the portion of mine inheritance and of my cup. Thou maintainest my lot. I will not pour out their libations of blood, or take up their names on my lips. The psalmist now describes the true way of maintaining brotherly concord with the saints, by declaring that he will have nothing to do with unbelievers and the superstitious. We cannot be united into the one body of the church under God if we do not break off all the bonds of impiety, separate ourselves from idolaters, and keep ourselves pure and at a distance from all the pollutions which corrupt and vitiate the holy service of God. The earth is filled with an immense accumulation of superstitions in every possible variety, and idolaters are lavish beyond all bounds in ornamenting their idols, but the good and the holy will ever regard all their superstitious inventions with abhorrence. Lord, you have assigned me my portion and my cup. You have made my lot secure. David rests in the only true God as his portion. All who have not their foundation and trust in God must necessarily be often in a state of irresolution and uncertainty, and those who do not hold the true faith in such a matter as to be guided and governed by it must be often carried away by the overflowing flood of errors which prevail in the world. None are taught aright in true godliness, but those who can reckon God alone sufficient for their happiness. David says that he is so fully satisfied with God alone, as neither to covet anything besides him, nor to be excited by any depraved desires. Let us therefore learn, when God offers himself to us, to embrace him with the whole heart, and to seek him only in the ingredients and the fullness of our happiness. We do not actually possess him unless he is the portion of our inheritance. In other words, unless we are wholly devoted to him, so as no longer to have any desire unfaithfully to depart from him. For this reason, God, when he upbraids the Jews who have wandered from him as apostates, with having run about after idols, addresses them thus: Let them be your inheritance and your portion. But by these words he shows that if we do not reckon him alone an all-sufficient portion for us, and if we will have idols among us, he gives place entirely to them, and lets them have the full possession of our hearts.